Deucalion and Pyrrha. Between Boeotia and the Aeaean hills the land of Phocis lies, a fertile land, when land it was, but now part of the sea, a spreading wilderness of sudden waters. There a great mountain aims towards the stars, its double peak, Parnassus, soaring high above the clouds, and there Deucalion, borne on a raft, with his dear wife beside, had grounded. All elsewhere the deluge whelmed. Praise and thanksgiving to the mountain's gods and nymphs they gave, and to the prophetess Themis, then guardian of the oracle. No man was better, none loved goodness more than he, no woman more devout than she. And when Jove saw the world a waste of waters, and of so many millions but one man, and of so many millions but one woman, alive, both innocent, both worshippers, he bade the clouds disperse, the north wind drive the storms away, and to the earth revealed the heavens again, and to the sky the earth. Spent was the anger of the sea. The Lord who rules the main laid by his three-pronged spear, and calmed the waves, and calling from the deep Triton, sea-hued, his shoulders barnacled with seashells, bade him blow his echoing conch, to bid the rivers, waves and floods retire. He raised his horn, his hollow spiraled whorl, the horn that, sounded in mid-ocean, fills the shores of dawn and sunset round the world. And when it touched the god's wet-bearded lips, and took his breath, and sounded the retreat, all the wide waters of the land and sea heard it, and all, hearing its voice, obeyed. The sea has shores again, the rivers run brimming between their banks, the floods subside, the hills emerge, the swelling contours rise. As the floods lessen, larger grows the land. After many days the woods reveal their treetops bare and branches lined with mud. Earth was restored, but when Deucalion saw the deep silence of the desolate lands, and the wide empty wastes, in tears he said, Pyrrha, my dearest cousin, dearest wife, sole woman left alive, whom ties of blood and family, then marriage joined to me. And now our perils join, in all the lands the sun beholds from dawn to eve we two remain, their peoples. The sea has claimed the rest. Yet even now our lives are scarce assured, and still the clouds strike terror in my heart. Suppose, poor soul, the fates had rescued you alone. What would you feel? How could you face your fear without me? Who would staunch your grief? Be sure that, if the sea had held you too, I'd follow you. The sea would hold me too. Oh, for my Father's magic to restore mankind again, and in the molded clay breathe life, and so repopulate the world. Now on us too the human race depends, so heaven wills, us, patterns of mankind. They wept together, then resolved to pray to powers above, and heavenly guidance seek in oracles. And quickly, hand in hand, went to Cephas's stream, whose current ran not limpid yet, but in his wonted course, and there in the ritual dew with holy water, sprinkling their heads and clothes, they turned their steps towards the holy shrine. A pale scum fouled its roofs, the altar stood without a flame. They reached the temple steps, and then, prostrate, with timid lips both kissed the cold wet stone, and said, If righteous prayers may move and soften the powers divine, may turn their wrath away, tell, holy Themis, by what art our race, now lost, may be restored. In thy great mercy, hear and grant succor to a world submerged. The goddess, pitying, gave her answer, Leave my temple, veil your heads, loosen your robes, and cast behind you your great mother's bones. Long did they wait bewildered, until Pyrrha, breaking the silence first, refused assent, and asked in trembling tones the goddess pardon, not daring to offend her mother's ghost by violence to her bones. In vain they sought the hidden meaning, searching to and fro the baffling words, blind coverts. Then at last Prometheus' son calmed Epimetheus' daughter with words of cheer. Either my reasoning misleads me, or in truth, since oracles are holy and will never counsel crime, the earth is our great mother, and the stones within earth's body surely are the bones the oracle intends. These we must throw over our shoulders, as Themis directs. So he interpreted, and Pyrrha's heart was warmed, but still hope wavered, such distrust oppressed them both. And yet what harm to try?